Every time I look at the news, it's like it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. It's happening. We're living in these times that Revelations has talked about. We're living in those times where there's wars. I got 3 brother-in-laws that are in the Marines. One of them's over in Japan, and they've already told him as soon as you get back from Japan, you're going to North Korea. I got a couple guys that I work with at Caterpillar that was in the military, and when their time was up, they came back and got on the job, but they've been told that if we go to Korea, we're pulling y'all back in. We're living in the times. And I'm here to tell you that every day you get up out of your bed, you better make sure. You better make sure you're on track with your salvation.
Come on. Amen.
I'm not talking about just being full of the Holy Ghost. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just living holy. But I'm talking about being on track with your salvation. You better make sure everything is in order for when you get my God, for when He calls. Because I'm here to tell you, it's not going to be long before that roll is called up yonder.
That's right.
Now you hear this preacher, I may be young, and I might not have half the experience most of you have in this house. But you need to understand, my God, by the knowledge of the Word of God, I'm here to tell you, it's not hard that a child can look around and see what's going on.
Right.
A child can read the book of Revelations and look around and see that we're living in the end times.
That's right.
Oh, come on. Come on, our children are smarter than what we think they are. Come on, that's why it's up to us to make sure our babies are trained in the house of God. That's why it's up to us that we make sure our babies understand the times that we're living in. That's why we've got to make sure that our babies understand why it's so important to live for God, to have a relationship with God. My God, to be sold out to God. It's our job to understand that we make sure our younger generation understands the days that we are living. Because I'm here to tell you the world's not going to do it. The world's not going to do it. I see it every day. Come in contact with a bunch of people every day. Your brother Perry and Sister Beth in their store came in contact with tons of different people. You can see it in people. It's not hard to tell the ones that are hungry for something. And you can set the ones apart that want something different in their life, that want change in their life, and the ones that just don't care. You know what? I don't ever. Never mind that. It's hard to tell people. It's easy to tell the people that really want to live for God. Because when they come to the house of God, they'll make a change in their life. But then those just don't care. I just need something to get me by. Just let me feel good. Just let me feel good. I don't want to change. I don't want to make any changes about my life. But let me feel good. Just tickle my ears. I don't want truth. I don't want change. I doubt I can find it. And it's something that I used in a message not too long ago. And it talked about a man right here. Y'all heard it not too long ago, and I'm getting ready to close this screen if you want to come. It says, I would like to buy $3 worth of God, please. Not enough to explode my soul and disturb my sleep. just enough to equal a cup of warm milk or a snooze in the sunshine. I don't want enough of Him to make me love a foreigner or to pick beats with an immigrant worker. I don't want escalades. Not in transformation. I want the warmth of the womb, but not new birth. My God, I want a pound of eternal in a paper sack. I would like to buy $3 of word of God, please. That's the world we're living in. That's the times we're living in. Just put it in a paper sack. Just enough to get me by. I only need enough of flour to make one cake. It only takes 2 eggs and a stick of butter. Just a few teaspoons of sugar and a little bit of salt. Just enough to get me by. Just enough for me to come to church and leave with a smile on my face. There's no also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. Can I tell you tonight, by the anointing of the Holy Ghost that I feel right now, the Word of God says, many are called, but only a few are chosen. How do you join the chosen few? That's up to you. Cut out what you want to. Fit in the times that we're living in. And when that day comes, you'll know if you've made it or not. Many are called, but only a few are chosen. I understand the times we're living in. Times are hard for all people. Times are getting harder, where it's getting harder to pay bills, where it's getting harder to make money. Times are getting harder for the Christians. Times are getting harder for the church. But listen to me. When you get a love, when you develop a love, when I will take nothing less than what the Word of God has for me. I want holiness. I want truth. I want the pastor to make my toes bleed. I want him to step on my toes. When I'm in the wrong, I want to be told what I need to do to make things right. I don't want things to slide and pass over and let me be able to live however I want to. But I want to live my fullest of 10. I want to give God everything I got to give. Because I'm never going to make it with a half-hearted attitude. Brother Perry, I'll never make it on the sidelines. I'll never make it trying to balance my way on the fence. away from God. There's no in between. There's no happy medium when it comes to living for God. It's all or nothing. We must understand the times. Let's stand all over this house. Burnt orange pews. has blossomed. I'm not talking about in numbers. I'm talking about in the spiritual realm. You need to hear what I'm about to say. Because I don't ever get behind the pulpit and do this sort of thing because it's not me. But I feel the Holy Ghost right now. Some of you have been praying, Lord, put me in a church. Well, I know I'll be saved. Some of you have been praying, Lord, I want to see miracles. And I want to see those signs, miracles, and wonders. I've been praying that all my ministry. Lord, I want you to put me in a church where I know people's going to be healed every service. The last year and a half, I've seen more miracles take place than I ever have in my whole entire ministry. There's been multiple people that's been healed of cancer. There's one of them right there. We've had more and more and more that's been healed of cancer and miracles. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not talking about months, Brother Dan. I'm talking a matter of weeks. I feel the Holy Ghost right now. We're about to be seeing an outpour at Rock Hill that we've been seeking for, Sister Beck, for a long time. I'm talking about every service we come to, somebody's going to leave here healed. I'm not talking about cancer. I'm not just talking about diabetes, because those are minor things. But I don't know about you, but I've been waiting all my life to see somebody get up out of a wheelchair and walk out of the church. Brother Larry, I've been waiting a long time for somebody to see somebody walk in blind and leave and being able to see the world for the first time in their life. Come on, I'm talking about seeing them crippled, my God. I'm talking about seeing fingers grow back. I'm talking about seeing legs grow back. It's about to happen. You hold this preacher to his word. Come on, I'm telling you. I know what I feel the Holy Ghost. And I know what the Lord's been doing here at Rock Hill. Come on, I'm here to tell you that as long as we stand our ground and we let the devil know we're not going nowhere, that we're pressing on, that God's got more for us than what we see. I'm here to tell us that this is a day and hour that we're about to see some times where God does some things that we've never seen before. I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time about the elders and the brush harbor days and the tent revivals. Brother Brandon, we're about to see some things they've never seen. I believe that. I believe that. In closing, let's lift our hands. Let's love Him. Lord, I love you, Jesus. Lord, I thank you, Lord, for your words tonight. Oh God, I thank you, Lord, for ministering to me tonight. Oh God, I thank you, Lord, for the opportunity that we had tonight to worship you and to praise you. Lord, I thank you, Lord, for what you're doing at Rock Hill, Lord. I thank you, Lord, for what you're about to do. Lord, I ask, God, that you keep your hand upon each and every one of us, God, as we depart from your house. Lord, that you allow us to come back, Lord, at your appointed time. In your sweet, precious name we pray. Amen.